Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris Lemke here at Gateway to the Limitless. And for those of you who do not know, I do these world peace and planetary healing meditations on full moons every month. I've got those on my channel here if you want to go check them out and rewatch them. They're available. And the reason I do these is because during these solar and lunar events, these astrological events, especially those involving the planetary bodies in our solar system, the energy of the planet, the sort of the magnetic energy, the electromagnetic energy, and our electromagnetic energy is amplified, which is a really good time to do spiritual kind of practice and generate positive emotions, to generate aspirations for world peace and love and kindness for all beings on the planet. And for conscious people, this is a really powerful time to amplify our positive effects on the world. For people who are not so conscious or still under the sway of a lot of negative emotions, these times can be times where those negative emotions like fear and excessive unhealthy desire, and jealousy and animosity, resentment, bitterness, victimness, all these sorts of things, all these negative emotions can also be amplified. So a lot of people find these times to be uncomfortable. So for those of you who are watching, if you're watching this, if you're still listening after this, whatever minute and a half here, you're probably more along the lines of being, conscious and aware of, something deeper within yourself, something that's, kind of beyond those negative emotions. And maybe you already have a spiritual practice. Maybe you're already doing a lot to contribute to the ever unfolding and awakening consciousness of the human race and the planet. And if that's the case, awesome. This is just another opportunity. If you're new to this sort of thing, then welcome. This is a time, again, where we can really maximize our efforts, maximize our energy, and by just simply imagining and thinking thoughts of kindness and love and peace and harmony, healing for the planet and for the beings on this planet at these times. Right now, it's a solar eclipse, actually, is when I'm doing this. So during this time, we can amplify our energy, send it out into the world, and it will have positive effects. There's been studies done that show that when we have positive thoughts and when groups of people get together and generate positive thoughts together, it actually has an effect on the outer environment. It has an effect on people. It has an effect on our energy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here. So as long as you're in a comfortable, safe place, go ahead and just take a couple of nice deep breaths. And you can just do this by just, breathing in through your nose, filling your abdomen and your belly. And on the exhale, just let your eyes close down if you haven't already. And if you are seated, that's fine. If you prefer to lay down, that's also fine. This meditation is totally flexible. You do this meditation however you like, however is most comfortable for you. And now, as you just simply allow your breathing to be natural, just simply allow your breathing to begin to relax you now. That's right. You might even put your hand on your abdomen, on your belly, and just allow yourself to feel your breathing. You can put your hand on your heart too. So you can have your hand on your heart, your hand on your abdomen, and just feel the rise and fall of your abdomen, your chest, your belly. And just notice how good it feels to just make contact with your own body, with yourself. And we can even begin this meditation with sending some love to ourselves. So through that touch of your heart on your abdomen, just imagine loving energy just flowing through your hands into your body for yourself. If you find this difficult or challenging, that's okay. Just acknowledge that. Acknowledge that I find this at this moment, at this time, difficult and challenging. And just imagine and aspire to being able to do this better and better in the future, starting now. Just imagining loving yourself. That's right. Very good. And now, as you allow yourself to relax more and more, simply begin to imagine now, just above your head, a white, brilliant, shining light. Just above your head. And just begin to get a sense or a feeling that this light is full of love, compassion, intelligence, healing, power, creativity. And imagine this light beginning to shine down, to radiate down in a stream or a beam of light that just comes down into your head, all the way down through the what we can call the central energy channel of your body, all the way down into your heart center. And just imagine this light filling your heart now. Simply imagine loving light, healing energy filling your heart so that it's just overflowing from your heart and radiating out into the rest of your body, every cell of your body, in fact, now being permeated by loving, healing energy and light. Simply imagine that happening now. Now you can imagine this light, this loving light, beginning to radiate out around your body. Just imagine this happening. Even if you're not good at visualizing now, you can just imagine that it's so, that it's happening now. Or just pretend even that it's happening. As this loving light and energy radiates all around your body, just imagine it just radiating out maybe an arm's length around so that it's creating this kind of loving sphere of very powerful healing energy, loving energy that you can begin to send out into the space around you, maybe out into the room around you, or whatever space that you're in. And simply imagine this light just being sent out further and further, maybe outside of the room, maybe outside of the building that you're in. Loving light, healing energy, radiating out, outside, further and further, out into maybe your neighborhood or your community. Again, you don't have to really visualize this with incredible detail. You don't have to be very clear. You don't have to have a clear picture of it now. You can simply imagine that it's happening. Imagine that the whole neighborhood that you're in is just surrounded now by this loving light. And just go ahead and just quietly to yourself, just send out wishes, aspirations, positive thoughts of love and kindness to your whole neighborhood. You can wish things like, may everyone, every being in the vicinity of my neighborhood here, my community, may every being be happy, be safe, be well, may they be free of suffering. May they have peaceful hearts and minds. Whatever good thoughts and good wishes you want to send out to your community, just go ahead and do that now. Do your best to be all-inclusive. But if you find it challenging and you can't include everyone, that's okay. Just do the best you can. You can include animals as well, birds, even insects, amphibians, fish, all any beings, the trees, the flowers, the bushes, and any life form at all. You can just send love and kindness out into your neighborhood. Just imagine it happening. And now go ahead and extend that light out even further. So it's a sphere of light just going out into your neighborhood. It's up above you. It's going down into the earth. Just imagine it continuing to extend, maybe into your larger community. Maybe you're in a city. Maybe you're in a larger town or a small town, wherever you are. Just imagine it pushing out further and further. So it's encompassing more and more space. And because you're just using your imagination, you can do this now. You can imagine loving light, healing energy, pushing out into your city, your town, county that you live in, the region that you live in. Wherever you are, just imagine this loving light and healing energy being pushed out, sent out, delivered effortlessly and easily to the whole region that you live in now. If it's a state, if it's in the United States, if it's a province, a region, wherever you are, just imagine this loving light, healing energy just being sent out everywhere. Again, sending out those wishes, love, kindness, and encouragement to all the beings who are living now in your region, in your state. Wherever you are, just imagine and wish that all beings be happy. May they be free from suffering. May they have all the love that they need. May they have all their needs are met. Just send that wish out. May they be healed. May they be whole. May they recognize their true self, their true nature, so they can be free. Send this wish out now. Just an aspiration, just a wish. If you notice any objections coming up, or well, I can't do that, or what's the point of this? Just let those come up and let them go. And just again, return to the meditation of sending out love and light to all beings. As you push that light out even further, maybe into your country where you're living in, your whole country, hundreds of thousands and millions of people being embraced by this light now, the light that's radiating from your heart in all directions, this light of love and healing, wishing that all beings, all human beings, all animals, all birds, all fish, all amphibians, all insects, trees, plants, flowers, anything that has life in it, the earth itself, may all be happy, may all be well, may all be free of suffering, may all be healed of all their hurts and wounds. Just aspire for this to happen. Just imagine it happening. It doesn't even have to be really happening now. You can totally acknowledge that there's pain and there's suffering, but you're just sending out the wish. May every single being, may the earth itself be healed, nourished, cared for, loved. Just simply imagine it happening as you now extend that light from your heart that's now just radiating out into your entire country. Just spread it out even further, maybe across the whole continent that you live on. This time, right now, if you're watching live at the time of the solar eclipse, there's a tremendous energy that's being generated by this celestial event. As we tap into that, we can send out light and love and energy that just radiates out from us on waves of energy out into the magnetic field of the earth and just extending out around the entire planet now. Just simply imagine it happening. Only imagine it happening now as you send out wishes, aspirations, hopes that all beings, all human beings, all animals, all the fish, the birds, the insects. Be healed, be whole, be happy, be free, live in harmony. Imagine the entire planet being surrounded by this light now. Just imagine it happening. You can imagine it happening. And if you can imagine it happening, then, on some level of your being, it is happening now. Simply imagine loving light, healing energy surrounding the entire earth. Sending out the wish that the entire planet and all beings on the planet have everything that they need. All their needs are met. They're safe. They're well. They're free from suffering. They're free from thoughts of violence, angry thoughts, negative emotions that aren't helpful or useful in any way. May they be free of all of that negative energy. May they be filled with love. May they be filled with joy. May they be filled with inspiration. They recognize their true nature, their true self, their true wholeness and completeness as they are. So they're become fully awakened and enlightened. Imagine it happening now. And know that you're not doing this alone. You're doing this with many other beings, many other human beings are doing meditations like this every day all around the world, right now at this very moment. There are many people who are devoting their lives to these kinds of meditations every single day. So they're doing these now, and you're doing this now. You're adding your energy, you're adding your love, your power to this tremendous energy. We have a tremendous opportunity. So send it out with all your heart, all your love. May this be so now. May all beings be free. May they be free of suffering. May they be happy, joyful, recognize their true nature, their boundless minds, awareness, creativity, their true nature of love, compassion, total equanimity and freedom. That's right. Continue to send out these wishes. You can do this as long as you like. If you want, you can even send light out into the whole solar system, the whole universe. If you are open to the idea that there are many dimensions filled and teeming with life and consciousness and awareness and beings, you can do that now too. Just send out rays of light from your heart, mingling with the rays of light from the hearts of all true practitioners. Really, all of us are doing it, whether or not we're consciously aware of it, because we're all coming from source. We're all expressions of the source of love. So even if people appear to be confused and ignorant and under the sway of negative emotions, we're all coming from the same source. We're all one. So imagine us all doing this now. That's right. The whole universe, all beings everywhere of all times, past, present, and future. May all beings be happy and free. May the earth and her inhabitants heal. I love it. I love it. Thank you for that comment. And since I'm one of the inhabitants on this earth, I thank you too for sending that wish to me. I'll send it right back to you. I'll send it back and forth. Now, if you like, you can continue this meditation for as long as you like, or you can just simply begin to just come back into the present moment and maybe start to wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit as you bring your awareness back to your heart center. Don't forget to include yourself in this meditation. That may you also be free from suffering. May you also be happy and healed and whole. May you recognize your true nature, your true self, more and more with each passing moment. And when you're ready, you can just simply open your eyes and just carry this energy, carry this positive energy into the rest of your day. Just imagine that happening. Imagine carrying a little bit of this energy into the rest of your day. And maybe periodically through the day, you might remember to send out some of this light again and again and send out these wishes. May all beings be happy. Maybe you're sitting in traffic and you're getting frustrated and you want to get somewhere, but then you remember, oh yeah, you know what? Everyone else is wanting the same thing. So may they all get where they want to go safely. May they all be happy and free. And you can do this in any situation, anywhere, anytime you remember it. More and more. Just continue to practice this. And we'll change the world. We will change the world by just changing our minds. So I thank you all who participated here live today. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking around. And if you're watching this afterwards, thanks for participating in this meditation. Even though this was done during the solar eclipse, because there's special, heightened, energy around the planet right now at this moment. Anytime that you do meditations like this are very powerful, and it really doesn't really matter when you do it. Just do it. Just do these loving kindness meditations for yourself and for others. I thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. You can check out more about what I do at my website, gatewaytothelimitless.com. And again, thank you so much for watching. Take care, be well. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be whole and complete. Recognize your true nature more and more each and every moment.